What's up, guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. In this video, we're going to answer the question, how much muscle can you gain in 1 month? All right? Unfortunately, there are no short answers. I'm about to give you a broad answer. I apologize for that, but I just want to be realistic for you guys. I can't tell you, hey, everybody's going to gain 10 pounds of muscle this month if they do everything they're supposed to be doing, because that's not the truth. I don't want to lie to you. I want to make sure you know and where you stand. There's a lot of variables that determine how much muscle can be gained. Everybody is different, all right? Keep that in mind. One of those variables is genetics, all right? Genetics are huge, whether you have great genetics, moderate genetics, or poor genetics for muscle building. Everybody can build muscle, but it all depends on several other factors, all right? Genetics is one of those key factors. Genetics isn't the only variable. Another one is nutrition. Nutrition is key. You can have moderate genetics and eat like crap, and you're not ever gonna grow. You can have superb genetics and never eat, and you're still not gonna grow, okay? A lot of these variables are interrelated. They go hand in hand. So basically, regardless of your genetics, you need your nutrition to be on point. If you're trying to gain weight, you need to be in a caloric surplus. You want to make sure you're eating enough calories to ensure that you are able to gain weight, all right? That's the second variable, is nutrition. Third, job type. We all have different jobs. Some people are sedentary. They sit around all day. You eat 3,000 calories and you sit on your butt for 8 hours a day, you're probably going to gain weight better than someone that eats the same amount of calories but has a very difficult construction job. If you're out pouring concrete, you're out doing heavy construction, building homes, whatever it is you may be doing, then those job types are going to determine the weight and muscle you can gain as well, okay? So job type is another one. Also, rest. Are you a heavy sleeper or a light sleeper? All right, believe it or not, that makes a difference. Heavy sleepers, when you get into that deep REM sleep, your body's gonna release more growth hormone. Light sleepers, if you're always just in and out of sleep, never really getting into that deep sleep, your body's not gonna produce near as much growth hormone. So rest ability is huge. That's another variable, so that's also gonna determine how much muscle can be gained in a month. Also, what type of person are you? Are you a high anxiety person or a calm person? That's another important variable, all right? If you're somebody that's easily stressed, your body's constantly gonna be releasing and producing cortisol. Cortisol is detrimental if you're trying to gain muscle, all right? It's counterproductive. It's gonna prevent you from gaining muscle. If you're somebody that's calm all the time, you never get stressed out, then your body's not gonna have near as much cortisol running around in your body. So that again is gonna benefit that calm person. Hormone profile, that's another important factor, all right? We all have different hormone profiles. Some people have higher levels of testosterone, others have higher levels of estrogen. The more testosterone your body can produce naturally, the more muscle you're going to be able to build. The more estrogen your body produces, the lower testosterone levels you're going to be. So again, those are going to kind of determine how much weight, how much muscle you can naturally build. Keep that in mind. This whole video is designed for natural muscle growth, all right? Obviously, if you're injecting yourself with artificial testosterone, you're going to produce more muscle, all right? I'm talking about natural guys and what's going to happen naturally when you're putting some of these elements together. Another determining factor on how much muscle that can be built is age. The older you get, the less testosterone your body produces, the less growth hormone your body produces. So that's another key factor, all right? The older you get, the more strategic you have to be and the more strict you have to be with all of these other elements. With your rest, you have to make sure you're getting adequate rest. With your nutrition, you have to make sure your nutrition is on point, all right? So with your exercises, you have to be more consistent. The older you get, the more, again, perfect and strategic you need to be. So age is a huge factor. Also, weight training history. If you worked out back in your teens and 20s and you were a bodybuilder or an athlete, you had 25, 30 pounds of muscle, and then you stopped for 20 years, but you're gonna pick it back up again, that's where muscle memory comes in, all right? If your body has had that kind of muscle on it before, in a month you can put several pounds of muscle back. That's what muscle memory is, all right? If you're new to working out and you've never worked out before, you're just now picking it up in your 40s or 50s or whatever, it's gonna be a little bit different for you, all right? You can still gain muscle, but all of those other variables that I've been covering are gonna determine how much muscle you can gain, all right? So those are key. And also, lastly, the quality of your weight training program, all right? If you're following something designed for a 20, 30-year-old guy and you're a 40 or 50-year-old man, it's gonna be counterproductive, all right? You're gonna be potentially damaging your joints. You're gonna be overtraining. There's a lot of things that you need to be doing different now when you're my age, when you're 40s, 50s, 60s. You've got to do things differently. You can't follow blindly one of these other programs, all right? These programs are being mass produced for everybody to follow, but they're specific for certain people. Not everybody's gonna be getting the same results off of that one program. All of those other variables are gonna determine what kind of results they're gonna get for that program. So you need to be following a quality program designed for older guys. All right, all of that being said, again, long-winded answer, but I just wanted you to know there's no straight standard set amount. You can be gaining 2 pounds in 1 month, or you may be somebody that's more of the superior genetics that has great sleep, a calm person, and you can gain 10 to 15 pounds in a month. That sounds unheard of, but you know what? Muscle memory is huge. I've had guys that I've known personally that have taken 7 to 10 years off, but they used to be bodybuilders. So they come back and they get their nutrition on point, they get their rest, they're following a proper program, and they put 15 pounds on in a month. People assume they're taking steroids, but that's not the case. I mean, it's muscle memory. Your body can produce and regenerate some of that muscle. So keep that in mind. Once you get that huge number in the first month though, you plateau pretty quick. So don't think that they're gonna put 15 pounds on the first month, 15 the second. Typically you put a lot back that first month, and then it's a gradual process from there, guys. All right, so that's another factor. But don't get disappointed if you are busting your butt in the gym. You're putting all of the proper protocols in place. You're doing the proper nutrition. You're getting the right amount of rest. You're following a sound program, and you only gain 2 pounds in a month. Congratulations, that's 2 pounds of muscle you didn't have the prior month, all right? Keep that in mind as well. Muscle is muscle. As long as you're making gains, making progress, and building muscle, then be happy with that, all right? There's a lot of people out there that they don't know what they're doing. They're bouncing around from program to program and trying one for a couple weeks, going to another one for a couple weeks, and guess what? 2 months later, they're at the same weight. So they're not making any progress. So don't focus so much on the number. Just get all of those other variables in place. All right, get your nutrition in order. Make sure you're getting adequate rest. That is huge, that is key. And make sure you're doing the proper exercises that are designed to elevate testosterone levels naturally. You start implementing a lot of that stuff, you're gonna start getting results. So again, guys, 2 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, how much can you gain in a month? Again, it all depends. I apologize one more time for not giving you a simple answer, but I just want to give you the truth. That is the truth. We're all different. We're all capable of different amounts, but I hope this stuff helps you out. I hope you realize that, man, we are all unique. We're all different, you know? Just focus on these sound variables, sound principles, and focus on just progressing from week to week, workout to workout, month to month. Just be consistent. Consistency is the key. Too many people get real close and then they quit right before they start seeing all the results of all the hard work. So that's the key point. Just be consistent with it and don't give up on yourself. All right? So guys, I hope I helped you out with some of this stuff. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Also, click on the little bell icon below. That will notify you every time a new video is uploaded. I got a lot of videos out, a lot of nutritional videos, a lot of workout videos, follow along workout videos, a lot of videos designed for older guys to help you get optimal results. But all right, guys, that's all I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.